Hello, hello! My name is Victor, or Vic for short. You can call me whatever, I'll answer. And if you're here, you have either stumbled upon me by accident, I apologise sincerely, or you follow my not so berry Instagram, which is linked in my chat description. Either way, hello! Uh, so this is my first video. I've wanted to do YouTube for a while now, and I kind of needed a new start a fresh start from the Not So Berry challenge. So I've decided to do the Astrology Legacy, um, which I started with a Capricorn generation. You can start with any generation if you're doing this challenge, but yeah. So for this, the traits needs to be ambitious, snob and perfectionist. Aspiration was fabulously wealthy. The career, I'm going with the politician career. So the challenge states that my Sim's childhood was too unstructured for his taste. Always moving around, a broken up family, no clear place to call home. He is determined to bring good old tradition back into his life. However, while he is much more responsible and disciplined, he is also much, much more cold, unforgiving, and distant. He has also become too concerned on how others see him and whether or not he is impressing them. There is someone in his life that wants to get close to him, but doesn't know how to get him to break down his walls, and so he will let them in. So for the Capricorn generation, they must be male identifying. If you know me, I never have a male founder for some unknown reason. I just prefer making female Sims. But this was just such a fresh start. Um, I he has to also focus on his career and not get married until he's an adult. However, it's suggested having non-romantic relationship with future spouse beforehand, so we'll do that soon. Um, Supposed to live on one lot during this entire generation in a more affluent neighbourhood in the world, and to have serious relationships with all the children. So you'll see I am creating my founder sim. So the colours for this generation, because there's colours I forgot to mention. So the colours for this are grey and green, which is very prominent in the hair colour and the clothes. I did, if you'd have seen, I did in fact try and switch up the colours a bit after I realised that maybe I didn't want green clothes, but I didn't want to change the eyebrows, and there was no green swatch for them, so it's fine. But as you'll see, I'm finishing up here. I was adding earrings. He definitely needed earrings. He's such like a put together person. He's very put together, very formal, very sophisticated, but he needs the really nice earrings. I have an exact pair of these earrings. Anyway, you'll see here I'm waiting because I'm trying to figure out what to name him. I did some research. I'm gonna call him Garnet, but I associate that with red. So I ended up going with Winter because that's when Capricorns are born. And his last name, Astro, the family name, yeah, because astrology generation, you know. Anyway, onto the build. So I'm a terrible builder. No one knows this, but I've just told you I'm a terrible builder. So this is my build. This is from Aveline YT on the gallery, or Aveline on YouTube. I can't remember how to pronounce her name. I'm so sorry. But she's such a good builder. I love her videos so much. I would recommend watching them and like subscribing to her. They're really good. But I'm renovating the insides just to fit the colour scheme of the generation. And also because I couldn't afford for the house to be furnished. But that's fine. I quite like building inside. I don't like building outside. Hate building houses, love building in them. So I'm just changing all the colours of the walls at the moment to green and grey. Very subtle change from white to grey, but yeah. We also don't discuss the fact that I never use the room fill tool for the paint, or for flooring, just because I like to do it by hand. Anyway, so a lot of this, it looks a bit mismatched at the moment for the house, obviously because I don't have a lot of funds, but I wanted to try and keep everything grey and green, and that's very hard on low funds. I picked the ugliest shower because it had green inside. I don't care about the bathroom, okay? It doesn't matter what the bathroom looks like, as long as it can be used. Is what I say about every house. Never look at my bathrooms and builds. Horrible. But then for the bedroom, there's very little. I wanted to have a desk as well. You'll see. I was trying to find the smallest desk possible that was green that didn't look ugly. Which they all did. They're fine in like kids' rooms and stuff. They're not great in you know, these rooms. So I ended up with the paranormal stuff pack one, which is so cute and it such like really suits his vibes as well. And there was a really nice green swatch. And then I went with a grey chair because I was going to go with a green chair, and then I went grey anyway. Got the cheapest computer, and you'll see here that that desk costs so much that you know, I wanted to get more expensive kitchen like stuff, so like a more expensive refrigerator and a more expensive stove, and then I had to not because I wanted more furniture, and I wasn't gonna go off of 53 simoleons the entire time. So that had to change, and I went with the cottage living stuff instead. They're really cute, but they don't really like fit Winter's vibe. You know what I mean? But you'll have to do. He's poor. That's so mean. He's a sim. Okay. Gotta remember the fire alarm. Nearly didn't. Um, but yeah, I added a little living area as well. That's what I wanted. So I added a little living area, which was practically all grey. And I didn't think to like put any decorations up because that's boring, and I can do that when I have more money. So yeah, I also wanted a little chair outside because I'm special. But yeah, that was it. Um, so that's the build. Gotta get it into the politician career now because that's what we gotta do. Go down, 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 down until we find the politician career. There it is. And then gotta pick a course to support. I am not sure. I don't want to give him simoleons for everyone because that's just not him. He looks like he would keep all the money. I think maybe less mischief. Yeah, I'll do that. So let's get rid of this. Yeah, that's the end of the first episode. I hope you enjoy. I hope you stay for the rest of this, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully, maybe. Bye bye.